Hi, welcome to AP Photo and 2D Design. I teach all of the photo strands here at the high school. I'm Megan Lavoie. You can reach me at mlavoie@simsburyschools.net. Email me anytime you want to talk or have questions. I try to get back as soon as possible, usually within a 24-hour time period. You can find all this information I'm going to share with you tonight on the school teacher websites. I have my other classes here as well. The photography page, if you're in AP photography, that means you've taken photo one, photo two, and maybe even a portfolio development class. On my page for photography, it has a description of the class, it has the syllabus, and it also has a live, updated, in the moment Google Classroom calendar. So you don't actually need to go into your child's classroom to see what's going on. You could just come here and click, and it'll give you an actual detailed description and tell you when dates are due for things. So that is here. There also is a very detailed syllabus about course objectives and how this aligns with College Board. If your child is taking this class, it does mean that they can earn college credit if they choose to take the exam at the end of the year. The exam is simply submitting a portfolio of work, and this portfolio is going to surround some sort of questions or inquiry that is going to guide students into investigating a topic that is interesting to them and problem solve through their use of photography. So, some examples from past work, which you can also find on the school website. For example, this is just a couple pieces. Caitlin, this is a slide to show some things in her digital art show last year. She explored identity, and especially her own identity and identity through different costumes, through makeup, through reflecting herself, how she's changing over time, what her identity is in society. And she tried to capture that through photography. So I'm going to help guide your child into how can you combine your skills, knowledge of composition, and your intent and meaning all in one to create this really confident grouping of photos that kind of tells a narrative story about your investigation. Now, if this sounds familiar to you, this also is the same model for capstone. So your child may take AP Art also for capstone credit, or instead of, I should say, the AP exam, take it for capstone credit. So you have choices when you're in this class. Everyone is doing the same thing, but you can decide if you're trying to get this class for credit because you're interested in going to school for art in college and you want to earn that now. Let's see, another example. Sophia was exploring mirrors and reflection and how reflection can be manipulated and changed, natural reflections versus man-made. How does that say anything about us as a people? And exploring that kind of topic, water as well as the use of a tool for reflection. So there's certain topics, and these topics can be things that inspired them from previous years, previous work, or maybe there's a new topic that they can explore, and they sometimes work with other classes as well to explore these topics. So this slideshow actually is from last year's art show that's digital. It's also a link on the Simsbury High School website. You can click on any of the classes to see student examples. So you can go in and check out what some students did for examples from the previous year. As far as grading goes, it is the same as all of my other art classes. All the art department has the same kind of project-based grading. So it is project-based. I do have my projects, since they are the thing that takes up the bulk of our time and our efforts. That's 70% of your quarter grades. So that's the heaviest weighted thing. And they're not unusual. They don't, this isn't new to the kids. They know that this is like the standard because it's the same in photo one and photo two. There's planning and homework, the little journal entries, that's smaller, that's 15%. And then levels of engagement. Is your child present in the moment? Have worked, be prepared for to work on that day, that kind of thing. Homework, because it is AP, there is no midterm because it's AP. There is the final. The final is their College Board submission, or they take my version of that in place of the College Board submission if they don't do that. Homework, most of the time, because at this level they are very independently working. They are just doing their work at home and here in school. So it's their homework is their work. And so it's their choice of where they're going to do that and when. We usually do critiques in class every so often too, and it is combined with other Photo 2 classes so that they can help lead them. They can participate in that larger community group feeling with each other. And this group that I have is amazing this year, so I'm very happy to have your student in my class. Extra help. If there's something that you think that your student, your child needs, I want to do that for you. I want to help. I think that every student is going to be successful in my classroom, and I work really hard to make that happen. And I expect that your child is going to work very hard to make that happen. And together, we create some really wonderful work and photographs and a great portfolio. So I have great confidence, and I'm really excited about having your kids in my class this year. I feel very positive. I feel very happy. They are very passionate about their work, and so I can see really great things already happening, and it's only been a couple of days. So if you have any questions, you can reach out to me. My email is up here, mlavoie@simsburyschools.net. And yeah, thank you very much.